Google Messages is the most used and most advanced messaging app. In this video, we'll see how to use it from start to finish. So, let's dive into it. If you have never opened it, you will get a couple of options. The first is choosing your account. You can use the app without an account, but let's use an account for now. This is its interface. We'll find all the conversations here. This is where you will find your settings and if you like to use the app without an account. Let's open a conversation. Down the bottom is the text field. Next is the option to choose a SIM card if you have two installed. Google Messages supports emojis, stickers, GIFs, location, contact and document sharing. To attach something, select it and then choose the file to send. RCS, in other words, messaging over the internet, is amazing. Let's see how to activate and use it. The app automatically activates RCS if your SIM card carrier supports it. You will see this message when you open Google Messages. But to make sure that it is activated, click your profile icon and go to Message Settings. Choose General if it asks. On the top you will find RCS. Here it says Connected. In your case, it will either say this or it will ask you to verify your number. If your SIM card does not support RCS, it will say something like this. Once you have activated RCS, you can send and receive messages. The app automatically detects if the other person has RCS. If they have, you will find a small icon in the send icon. Also, the message color will be slightly darker. You can see the difference. Another way to check is to go to the details from here. If you see on, that means you both have RCS activated. The RCS messages have check marks. Two empty check marks mean that the message is delivered but not seen. When the user sees it, you will see the colored check marks. Also, when they start typing, you will see it here. RCS also supports HD images and videos. For example, this is a large video, but we can send it to the user. Lastly, users can react to messages. This even works if they have an iPhone. Just tap and hold the message to see the options. The reason we used our Google account was that we can pair another device such as a computer. Tap this device pairing option. We have two methods. One is our account and the other is the QR code. Go to messages.google.com/web on your PC. You will be asked to choose your account. Then we can use the app on our PC. This will work even if you don't have RCS. However, both the computer and phone must be connected to the internet. For QR code connections, switch to QR code pairing and then open the scanner. Then on your PC, click here and scan this code from your phone. With AI advancements, Google Messages has a few AI features. Let's start with Gemini. Gemini works like a chatbot in the app. We can ask it anything. You type your question and it replies within a few seconds. For example, if I ask it for a song recommendation, it will give it to me. I can then ask more questions about that song. Another AI feature is voice transcription. Go to settings and then voice message transcription. Enable this option. Now if you receive a voice message and can't listen to it, you can tap here to see the transcription of it. Furthermore, a feature not using much of AI is quick replies. It shows a few replies based on the last message. We get the basic ones, but it will still be considered AI. Spam protection is something that Google Messages is king of. When you get a spam message, it shows a notification and moves that message to the spam folder. You can see all those by tapping spam and blocked. For this to work, you must enable the spam protection in the message settings. Tap spam protection and enable the option. You can manually mark messages from unknown users as spam and move them to the spam folder. This is a spam message. I will tap on report spam and it will ask me if I want to block this number. Check it and the message will go to the spam folder. The universal search icon is here. It has a few categories to see specific types of messages. You can search for text from the top. We can also look up in a conversation by tapping search here. You'll find similar categories on the top. Type the text and use those arrows to navigate. The last topic is notifications. Google Messages has simple notifications with quick replies and mark as read, reply, and remind 1 hour options. The remind 1 hour will remind you about this message in an hour. You can adjust the notifications by going to the settings. Tap notifications and then tap the second option. Here you can adjust the sound and stuff. Google Messages detects OTP codes. When you receive one, you can tap on it to quickly copy it, or open the notification and tap the copy button. We can bubble some or all the conversations. With this, you will have chat heads to move around. You can open a chat and reply to messages from here. Also, you can click this tiny icon in a notification to enable bubbles just for this conversation. Notifications for each user can be adjusted in the details menu of the chat. Alright, this is all for this video. Thanks for your time. Take care.